Hello, my name is Dana Damara, and I thought I would put a quick little video out there about the 300-hour Embody Truth Advanced Yoga Teacher Training Program. I'm doing this because I'm getting some inquiries about what it's all about. And even though it's listed on my website, I know it can be confusing and sometimes it's easier to just hear it spelled out for you. So I know I'm that way. So here we go. We're going to attempt at explaining the 300-hour training. So first of all, thanks for your interest. And secondly, 300-hour advanced teacher training means that you need to have a 200-hour yoga teacher training program under your belt. And in order to begin the 300-hour training, we'll need to have proof of your 200-hour training. And that's just logistically with the Yoga Alliance. 300-hour training can be done in as little as a year to 3 years. So you can take as long as you want. I've got it broken down into different ways to do it. And you can do it whatever way you want. But what I do recommend is to get a little book or a journal right when you start. When you say, I'm going to start working on this, get a journal or some way for you to keep track of your time. And you're going to want to keep track of workshops you've taken and everything so that you have all this information when it comes time to turn it into the Yoga Alliance. Okay? It's really simple, but let me tell you this. One thing I do recommend, or I invite people to do, is to start with what I call a mentorship. And a mentorship can be 4 hours up to 24 hours. It can be as many hours as you want. It's basically one-on-one coaching sessions where you could come to me and say, I know exactly what I want to do and I need you to help me to get there. Or you could say, oh my God, I have my 200-hour teacher training and I have no idea what I want to do. And so anywhere in between that, I can sit one-on-one with you and help you to do that, because part of my inspiration is being a teacher of teachers, which means I just love to see more awake and alive people in the world. We need it. And so I love doing that for people. And then I also offer little workshops. So 4-hour workshops, 8-hour workshops, 20-hour workshops around San Francisco. And they're usually at the Yoga Tree or the Pad, but they could also be in Santa Cruz. They could be in Santa Rosa. They could be anywhere, Napa, anywhere. So you just want to look on that page and they're called weekend intensives or week-long intensives. And you can just sign up for those. That works out really well for people who can't travel very much, right? The other piece is you could come on retreat with me, which is always a good time. And all those hours are bookable, billable, if you will, to your 300-hour. And we always do something that is 300-hour related. So I pick and choose something from our menu of options, and you'll see that on the 300-hour page. I'll pick it and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. And then you learn something, which is fantastic. The other bit is observing and assisting. So if you're a teacher or wanting to be a teacher or just wanting to learn, it's really cool to observe a class, because when you sit and watch a class, it's a completely different experience than when you're in it. So I recommend people do that, billable hours. The other bit is assisting. So if you want to work on your assisting, that's totally doable. And then right now, I'm the only one that runs programs or intensives, but come 2017, we'll have other teachers coming in and running different programs as well. Then they'll be part of the 300-hour. Now, super exciting, in the fall, I'm going to have 4, maybe 6, depending, workshops that you could take online. So if you don't live in the area and you can't travel, I think we're going to put our chakra class on there, the yamas and the niyamas, I think theming and sequencing, and then I forget what the other ones are, but we are going to film some classes, put those online, and then you'll be able to there'll be homework and everything, so you can do it from home. So, mentorship, retreats, weekend or week-long intensives, observing and assisting. Oh, And the last bit is, if you ever think like, oh, I really love this, I kind of want to teach the 200-hour Embody Truth Yoga Teacher Training Program, then what you can do is sign up for the apprenticeship, which means you pretty much retake the 200-hour, or if you've never taken a 200-hour with me, you take the 200-hour with me, and you learn and you sit and you practice and you use your facilitation skills. And eventually what happens from there is you become a facilitator of Embodied Truth Yoga Teacher Training, which at this point in time, right now, 7/7/2016, probably won't have more than 3 or 4 apprentice positions, just because I find that what's important to me is the quality and the integrity. And so I want to make sure that the tribe that we create is a tribe that's really, really super connected. But eventually it might grow. So if that's something that interests you, the 300-hour, some hours can be bookable to that. So my goodness, I hope this helped you. And I hope that you have tons of questions and this makes you excited. And so then you'll send me an email and say, sign me up, I want to do it. Because, like I said in my 200-hour recording, for me, this is about bringing awareness to the world, because I feel like there's too many people that are sleeping. And they're sleeping through their life, and they're sleeping through their gifts, and they're sleeping through their triggers. And my biggest gift has been yoga in this life. It's made me a better mom and a better person, and not without my faults, but there is this practice that is a beautiful thing, and I just don't think that we can ever get enough. So I hope you're interested. If you are, please, please, please send me an email through my website, or just hit up Dana@danademara.com. Don't send me an email on Facebook, because it takes me forever to answer them, and I really want to be available to you. So Dana@danademara.com. I hope to talk to you soon. I hope you're having an incredible day. Take it easy. Have an awesome one. Bye for now.